or whatever her name.
Into Zoe. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go live because there's 5 minutes left before this Capcom
Glad I put my foot down before you hit live.
But here with us today, if you've been watching any of the other live reactions, you'll know Mr. Randy Isbell.
Yes, hello.
And also Kyle Simcox as well. And Paul Lees are joining us for the first time today.
Hi.
So cool to see Paul back. Of course, when we still had the wrestling show, Wrestling to the Max, Paul was on all the time. So too bad we didn't do video back then. Would have been interesting.
We tried a couple times.
Yeah. The technology wasn't there as available.
We weren't smart enough.
No, we weren't. Things like StreamYard didn't exist.
Yeah, you got to be like Sean and just blame technology, not ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we did all the time.
Hands.
Yeah. Look, I was not smart enough to learn how to do OBS and all that stuff back then. So,
I'm not smart enough today to do OBS. This is nice.
No, it's now I've had to because of the game capturing stuff. But before I had no reason to really. It's like, what are we doing with this?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, Paul, like since we haven't had you on, anything you've been like really excited about?
I mean, Halo looked really dope. I haven't played Halo since 4, so I'm kind of excited about that. Starfield, I was super excited to finally see something for, even if it wasn't all that exciting. But a release date for it was nice. And I think that's been the big stuff for me. A lot of the indie stuff from PC and future games, I already had something for it, like Chivalry 2 or Humankind. I pre-ordered both of those, so it was cool to see them get a little spotlight too.
You been playing that Chivalry 2? Is it good?
It's great, man. It's a little buggy still, but it's super fun. It's if you ever played the first one, the action is way smoother than the garbage that was the first game, to be honest.
I have some friends who are playing right now. They're really into it.
Yeah, it's super fun. Their party system is absolutely not working, but other than that,
that's well, I mean, at least the rest of the game is working.
Yeah,
I was gonna say at least the game's working unlike that Final Fantasy demo that was supposed to work.
Oh God,
yeah, it just says it's corrupted.
And they still haven't fixed it either. Like,
I don't know what the problem is.
They did it too quickly, and then nobody decided to run it through QA, I guess.
Yeah,
it's the same company who's having trouble getting save files from the first part of 7 to work with the next part of the 7 re-release. So, who's shocked?
Yeah, they're still trying to get that one character's actual costume to load instead of that weird T-shirt thing that he had going
exactly.
on.
Exactly. Like I don't know what that was either. I'm like, this. I felt like I was watching The Bouncer again. When I was watching all those characters, I was like, "What is this?" So, man, it's almost it's like anything. We kind of know Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories, Resident Evil Village is going to be here. Anything you kind of hope maybe we see from Capcom?
I want them to show Dragon's Dogma 2, like as stated in that leak, but I doubt we're going to see that happen. So
that'd be really nice. I would think they would have another Devil May Cry ready to go by now too, but
I still haven't finished 5.
Yeah,
I tried. It just ended up getting backlogged. Happens far too often.
Yeah, 5 was fun. I enjoyed it.
I liked the one guy with the cane.
Oh yeah,
he's fun.
The whole story I thought was a lot better than was it 4 or DMC or whatever it was. I didn't like that one very much.
I didn't like that like spin-off one either. Combat was pretty solid, but
it was
just everything else I didn't care about.
Yeah, that seems to be like a polarizing thing because there's a lot of people that seem to really like that DMC, and then you guys that don't. So it's interesting, but probably why they didn't like go back to that again because everybody just wanted Dante. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Just give me the badass. Dante. Let me run around with my guns. That's all I need. Is it time for another Street Fighter? I don't know. That's the only other thing I really
they
think of.
We got to
could.
be getting there eventually.
And knowing
was
them,
also
they'll
in
have more fighters to
leak.
put through.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't know
that
if they
was
were
a
done
leak.
using 5 yet or not with 20,000 re-releases.
We need the Street Fighter 5 Ultra Max release.
Yeah. Yeah, how many more pronouns and adjectives can you put
Right.
on the game? That's always the fun.
Okay. Well, are we not going to start on time today, Capcom? As long as we don't have a countdown to a countdown. Yeah.
It wouldn't
Right.
be E3 if you didn't have one of those.
Join us in an hour.
No, yeah, please don't. Like, we already went live. I don't want to have to be sitting here stalling for an hour.
I just leave. Like, well, I quit.
Yeah.
Bye, E3.
What happened?
So on IGN, it's going right now.
Well,
it's
just
going
put it on
GameSpot
there, I
too.
guess.
Okay, let me
I
switch
don't
it
know
real
what's going
quick.
on with Capcom.
The Capcom one is not going. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes right behind
There it
me.
goes. They're slow. Right in the nick of time.
I'll close this one because it is now way ahead.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico.
Oh, the Ace Attorney games. I
and
forgot.
I'll be your guide as we
Yeah.
walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the
No,
world
do not drink that. That is poisonous for
on
you.
Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters.
What's that
So what are we
Capcom
waiting
Pro
for?
Tour thing?
Let's get started. Our first
One of those
Resident Evil
fighting game
Village.
things.
It's the Splinter Cell
okay.
crossover they're going to have.
pioneer the latest and greatest in survival.
You're gonna keep saying that till it happens.
Resident Evil Village.
Wait,
Launched
he's
gonna
got
be on
this
my
one and one
grave.
more
It
tomorrow.
brought
I mean,
the world
that's what we got. It's just a
in this
Nintendo.
decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Kyle's gonna say that
Anniversary's
Sam,
making us feel old here.
Another time.
Kyle's gonna say that Sam Fisher's gonna be in Smash Brothers tomorrow.
That's what the big reveal they were waiting
the
on.
long-standing relationship with Ubisoft. Everyone's gonna think it's gonna be, Rayman. No,
Oh, here we go.
it's not.
I think it's time you left things in my hands.
This game is so good.
Go on, rest now.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May.
You're
We
welcome.
hope you're enjoying this new chapter.
Specifically talking to
As a
you.
reminder,
Yeah, absolutely.
everyone who
Yeah.
purchases Resident Evil
Randy's support alone is keeping the game alive.
Not
Not the
He's like, I
20,000
bought a lot
mods.
of
Oh, no.
copies of this game, guys.
I was really hoping they would just cancel this completely.
Well, I mean, I guess this can exist, and like the other Resident Evil multiplayer games, people don't play it, and then,
It looks about as exciting as Operation Raccoon City was.
the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
And at least it's free. As
Yeah.
long as you buy Village, you get that. So
yeah.
Now there's that.
Well,
oh,
there you
cool.
go,
That's what we
DLC.
get.
Yes.
More
Pop
info.
it
More
in,
info
man.
later.
It will happen. I got my wish. See you
Thank
guys.
you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful
He's like, well, it's coming, so stream over. Bye.
Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Alright. I don't care about the other Monster Hunter. This is my jam, though.
I have this one reserved, so
I thought that was Sean crying with happiness.
Yes.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man.
You can't have anime without the crying girl.
All around
Yeah.
us kept getting
Or
wild.
flowers blooming everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
Where's
throw
the-
all the tropes at
Where's
me
the
now.
tough woman?
Pam,
Who's probably like the leader of the guard or something?
I went there to see Red's old monster again.
Waiting for that guy with the big giant sword. Get them all out.
Then, of course,
Monster Hunter loves that trope, so I'm sure it's coming.
And now a Rathalos egg.
This is destiny.
Everything's always destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Ring Ratha, the monster.
Oh, Rathalos.
One thing that's messed up about this game is they went like exclusively through GameStop,
Destruction.
along with the game and like the amiibos,
there's
and
someone
it's
between the strange.
impossible to get the amiibos because they're not doing pre-orders.
The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting strange light.
The amiibo strategy has gotten like crazier and crazier every time.
Oh, there's a big sword.
There you go. Oh, sweet double attacks.
You all know the best weapon to use is the bow, though.
This
So
whole idea of forming kinship with monsters. How do you control?
sounds weird. Let's just kill them and take their parts.
It's not about monsters have riders of their own will, and the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
It's cool to see some elder dragons being tamed.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you protect him no matter what.
Oh.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening.
Isn't she from Breath of the Wild?
The burden of such great power.
Yeah.
Too much for his body to bear.
Sounds like he just needs to eat a Snickers.
Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of
Who
kinship.
says that?
They're friends. They're monsters. Humans carry the strength
Monsties.
of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Rathalos has evolved. Well,
That was probably the best look at that game so far, though. honestly.
yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure. That's a lot.
Oh, free updates. Nice.
That's cool.
Ah, yeah, the dog. It always kicks ass. Yeah. Follow me.
That's
Oh,
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
Oh, those are cute. With the little plushies. Oh, there's your amiibos
Yeah.
that you
Yeah, the
cannot
problem is
get anywhere.
You just can't pre-order them.
Throw all of the extra content. Go, go, go.
Yeah, do it.
We got 22
Buy
more
it
minutes.
now.
Let's just keep
Looks
throwing
pretty
this
epic,
out.
right? And how about that?
Other games you have to show? Oh shit, we forgot.
Yeah.
Monster Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new Monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later
read
on
that.
July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year.
So do you have to pre-order the game to get that, or is that free?
New
Which one?
collaborations on the rise.
The trial.
I think it would just be like a demo.
I think the trial's free for Nintendo.
Okay, because I didn't say anything.
I think the only pre-order bonus is that one outfit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Monster Hunter Rise. Oh yeah, of course, gotta have the collabs.
Rathalos is no blind.
Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
Oh my god, how much Monster Hunter crap do we need?
I'm telling you, this is their other main franchise aside from Resident Evil. So
It is their biggest seller.
Yeah.
World sold like 18 million copies. It's their highest selling game.
It's just wild because it's used to
even
be
beat
so
Street
niche.
Fighter 2 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
man. It's crazy how much World just absolutely opened up the. And imagine if the online was better.
Right.
Famura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
That's a lot of content there. At least to be fair, they're not spending like a ton of time on it. They're just getting through it.
Yeah, we didn't get a 15-minute look at Monster Hunter Rise.
Right.
With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer.
And now
We
let's
can't
look
wait
at
to hear
Monster
about
Hunter
your
Fall.
own stories of adventure.
Let's look at the PC version of Monster Hunter Rise.
in store for us.
Yeah, sure, yeah, they could do that.
Right, we'll have new
Here
chapters
we
to
go.
explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Yeah.
American and European future attorneys will
Uh-oh.
finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney adventures.
Well, just gonna have to hear the old phone.
Yes.
It's way far away from me and I can't get it.
You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century.
Oh, it's got louder. Holy shit.
Pick me up.
That's those old rings, man. They don't know how to. Okay.
It's like, well, clearly not going to be out. So I'm just going to get quiet.
Welcome.
Did you not want to speak to that robot?
Great Britain's
No, that was my daughter's phone, and I'm not the one that holds it.
will become a lawyer. So then,
Yes.
unravel this mystery.
Love Ace Attorney games.
I like the Steam Hook feel they're going for here.
Herlock shows.
Love
the Ace Attorney movie they had
Sherlock
in Japan.
Holmes? I'm triggered by that. Stop it.
Engaged in the art of deduction.
Holmes, dude.
Every English detective has to be some kind of Sherlock Holmes thing.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense
It is.
demands its right to a cross-examination.
I love it. All the.
Like the old lady.
Testimony.
I'm going to say stabbing things maybe doesn't help your case.
Yeah.
I think that guy on the jury did it. See how expertly he stabbed the air? Like he knew what actually happened.
Right.
Oh man, look! They just they made fire. What happened?
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Yeah, the July. Cool.
All right.
You have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay.
Living the
right?
dream.
Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
At least I made that rhyme. That's
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Do you literally dance to figure out somebody?
I'm really hoping.
Dance of deduction.
Well,
That's how I figure out all my mysteries. I'm like, where'd my keys go?
Yeah.
that require further examination.
Sure, everybody's done the pocket dance before.
Yeah.
Brilliant Detective Herlock.
Don't be absurd.
They need to make an
Herlock
Ace
will
Attorney
proceed
game
to
in the
present his
U.S. so we can
logic
have
and
such mini
reasoning
games as hide the evidence and
A
bribe the judge.
grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Utilize white privilege.
Yes.
What is this game? Why is he just holding those things?
Because it's Ace Attorney, it's like
Yeah.
ironic, funny.
I'm not a huge fan of this series, but the absurdity of it is always
Yeah.
choice.
Say, if people burst into my home, first thing I do is put down like the shears.
Nah.
Okay, he kind of sort of dances.
There's a little spin. His name is actually Villain.
Yeah.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Huh.
At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
It was his foreskin.
Oh my.
Wow.
I mean, it is a way to disguise yourself, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know how
He
effective it's
was
gonna
never
be,
snipped
but-
at birth, so this guy is. All right, it's not him.
To bring the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Maybe this case is about a flasher.
This could be. That is a large coat.
Yeah. And that beard hides some things too, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
All I can say is Herlock Sholmes is not a good detective because he walked in there and was like, "You're a Russian revolutionary," and you know, Phoenix right just walked behind him and was like, "But it's a woman."
They're going real slow with this.
Yeah, thanks, man. I love this trailer for spoiling an entire case for me.
Yeah, right. Oh wow, it's a removable beard. But, oh man.
Wow, that man got hot.
Okay, I'd like to go back to Monster Hunter now.
So
There's
please,
a lot
I
of
hope
finger pointing.
Yeah, I hope the other one is not this
In
long.
courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince
This is how they're gonna go out, huh?
their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by two scales of justice. One
Why is there a maid there?
guilty verdict and one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection.
It's Japan, man. There's
That
maids everywhere.
Take this
I don't know.
face off
Surprised
against
one's not a cat.
all of whom.
Why's it got to be black if you're
why they
guilty?
reach their guilty verdict. You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement
Oh,
carefully.
I don't want to do that.
Two contradicting jurors call out the flaws in their logic.
This Capcom probably should have realized this is not the best game to show off the longest gameplay for.
Right.
It's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's all exposition. Like,
Yeah, and if you're gonna play the game, you don't want to see this much.
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors,
Here,
you
we're going to
might
show
just
off our
change their
puzzle game
minds,
by
too.
showing you multiple
With a
puzzles
slam
that
of their fist,
you can
each
just
juror
solve
you
when it
persuade
comes
will
out.
send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Well, that's
I
good.
don't
He
know,
can see
what are we
his defeat.
supposed to say, guys, right now?
Contradiction
The
alike, persuade the
text
jury,
looks
help prove
great.
your client's innocence.
I like the font.
Yeah.
Objection.
I mean, that
Great-
judge, she looks
Great
cool.
art style.
Yeah.
Just been
I
a
thought that guy threw his wine into the fire.
exciting new gameplay features in the Great
Great way
Ace
to lose, I guess.
We are very excited. to get this game in the hands of both new fans and
Yeah,
diehard
I got 10
fans.
minutes, and these are the 3
Thanks
games
for
that they said they were going to show. So
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out.
I don't want to know.
Oh boy.
From two of the Capcom fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom Esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighter.
If you're gonna go one by one, that's it.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom Esports presentation.
I hope
for
E3 we go back to
2021. My
only
name is
having a
Vicious,
couple of these
commentator
press
for the Capcom
conferences.
Pro Tour,
Yeah.
Street Fighter League, here with
These people don't know how to make it work.
player and
Yeah.
extraordinaire Hollywood Rob TV.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host
Better when they were scattered throughout.
sounds beautiful. It has
It feels like there's a lot of just because we can, we're doing
Yeah,
these,
exactly.
and it don't work.
Yeah, it's like they filmed it and we're like, wait, we still have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
What do we do now? I don't know.
And there might
Fill it with bullshit.
I mean, I hope that they have at least one more thing. Whatever. I can't imagine that they think that this is a great way to end the conference with esports. I mean, look, I get esports is big and all, but
all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera.
I mean, at least Street Fighter's like fun to watch on like Overwatch or something that I just don't understand enough to.
Surely there's a one more thing. If we get to the end of this without one more thing, I'm just gonna go. Just gonna get up and leave. I'm gonna go cleanse my palate.
I don't know what Razor. That's the last thing I think today.
I mean, what are they gonna show off? Another mouse that glows?
In all of its glory.
It's like Verizon. They're gonna somehow tie it to, oh, this is what you can do with games on your Razr phone.
You're very, very familiar with. That's right.
Probably.
All of our events and broadcast it live.
Wild.
Yeah.
Check out all
Here's a
of
new handheld
each and every
gimmick.
one of these. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events.
Now, if they're gonna, this is their segue into Street Fighter, I guess.
Yeah, that would make
sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
For players from around the world to get that ticket into Capcom Cup this season. I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we can expect for 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can
At least he was excited.
of platforms. We have it on Twitter and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to be a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000.
I'm surprised this doesn't get broadcasted anywhere. Oh, I guess it's on that Red Bull network or whatever.
We only have 1v1 content. But now,
What was that about?
Teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is
very serious stuff.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
Oh, man.
Happen. He's texting. What's the movement? What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions
Let me go watch that.
in the World Fighting happening next month.
Look, no offense. Like people that really like the esports, like I mean,
and broadcast
you know,
to commemorate
there's nothing wrong with that. Like
I have a buddy who's really into esports like this stuff. He actually won Marvel vs. Capcom recently
everyone to
down in Gwinnett, right outside Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
Update on the Capcom Fighters channel.
It's pretty big.
so many events so far. We
I
started
will say
off-
it's really cool to see actual companies getting behind their games and making leagues for them. I think that's probably the best as far as like keeping
That's
people
true.
involved and money prize pools. But yeah, like if you're not super into the game, then this does nothing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool if like Street Fighter was like newly released or something, but
Mhm.
it's been out for how long now? So
right.
Oh, Akuma.
I'm better Street Fighter. I dare you. This is a game about being a world warrior. Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Yeah, I mean, and it's good that it's like not just MOBAs like it used to be or whatever.
Right.
It's so many different games now have like Call of Duty and Overwatch and all that. They have their big leagues.
Yeah, the esports scene has grown massively.
Yeah,
which is good.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw.
Ouch.
Resident Evil Village.
Oh no. There better be something after this.
Experience and RE Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. To
Nope,
tap
I don't need to go back there.
Nope.
We watched enough of that.
Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today.
What?
But don't go anywhere yet. Join
Okay.
the conversation on
Oh.
Twitter and make sure you check the Capcom E3
Don't go
portal.
anywhere yet.
All
You need to go to
thought
social media.
They were gonna get us there.
I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Wow, that's seriously it. Okay. Oh, this
Big ol'
definitely,
F.
this definitely falls into the square
Big ol'
category.
F.
Of,
I'd rather watch Gearbox again.
Oh wow! I was going to say Capcom, you're lucky Gearbox had one this year.
I mean, at least
All they did was confirm things that we already knew were coming.
that makes no sense. Like, how are you gonna like not have one thing to show that wasn't something that we already knew?
Right.
Wow.
It's
Well,
that's
not only that, it
mind-boggling.
was here's Resident Evil Village, and by the way, DLC is coming, and that's all.
But we're not going to tell you anything about it.
In text, you're gonna DLC's coming. That we're gonna spend time doing. Oh god damn it!
This conference is going to make me pick up smoking. I'm that frustrated about it. It's ridiculous.
Wow. I mean, so let's come back here really quick. Do I don't know. I guess a 5-minute reaction to this thing. We'll talk about Halo multiplayer too. Yeah, and because I mean I don't know. Well, we'll talk about some Halo multiplayer and other stuff too. Thank you everybody for joining us for the live reaction. I'm sorry if you had to sit through that just like we did because I don't know. I mean, unless you're a big Monster Hunter fan, I don't know that there was a lot here for you.
Or an Ace Attorney fan, they got the most out of it.
Honestly, I think even Ace Attorney fans are probably like, well, why are we showing so much of this game?
For it all over again.
Yeah. But, all right. For everyone here, Randy, Kyle, Paul, go check out, ring that bell because tomorrow, Nintendo, Bandai Namco, hopefully they have much better showcases. I don't expect Nintendo to do the Xbox thing, but we'll talk about that too. So those are the last two that we really got for tomorrow. We'll talk about that too. But we'll be back in a little bit here.
Bye.
Bye.